This is KUGAN CASSIUS for iFilm London. We're at Gloves Community Centre here in Bolton with me. I've got boxer CALLUM Smith. Hello, CALLUM.
How are you, KUGAN?
I'm alright, I'm alright. Just caught a little bit of your session there.
Yeah,
Tough day?
yeah, good sparring day, so done some good round sparring with Jose Burton and then a bit of bag work after and floor work.
Right, and I understand you've just been told that you're going to actually be fighting next week on the Glasgow Ricky Burns bill. So you're obviously in shape for that and on the weight and everything.
Yeah, well I was fighting 2 weeks later in Liverpool in an 8 rounder, so my fitness was there and it's coming on, and he's offered me a 6 rounder in Glasgow 2 weeks before, so if anything it'll be good preparation for the 21st really.
Definitely, so a quick succession, like I said, straight after the new season to get a couple of fights under your belt. Just adds to your progress obviously.
Yes, I was busy when I first turned over, and then it feels like I haven't fought for ages, even though it's only been a few months, but I've been used to fighting every month, so it'll be good to get back in, and obviously 2 weeks later get the ball rolling again.
Definitely. 2 British champions in your family at the moment, could be a third one come September the 21st. Eric Oshang might have something to say about that, but you could be left like the only one without a belt.
Yeah, they're all robbing me limelight, aren't they? But it's good, a massive thing. I don't think even we realise how big it is. 3 British champions all in the one family, and all at the same time as well to hold them. So hopefully Liam can come through against Oshang. I have all the confidence in him doing it, and they'll have 3 British champions in the one house, which will be a big thing for the family.
Yeah. What I was just talking to Paul there earlier on, and he said his plans were to defend the belt once more and then vacate it for you to fight for it.
Yeah.
At super middle. But is there any talk of you moving up
in weight? Or?
Yeah.
No, I do it. People always ask me this because I'm told, it'll be a light heavy, which I agree with to an extent, but I don't feel I'll move up to them like 27 and still start maturing again and becoming a proper man. People must think I'm lying, but I make the weight comfortable. As it's proved, I can fight next week on my weight. I'm always hovering around like 12-8, so my weight's sound, and I think I'm doing a lot of strength work, so I can afford to bulk up a bit and I'll be a bit tighter at the weight.
Definitely. Obviously, Rocky Fielding fights Tony Dodson on the 21st as well. There's always been a lot of talk about Rocky and your brother Paul possibly fighting, and obviously Tony Dodson had a fight with your brother recently. So how do you see that fight going?
I think Dodson can get in. I think he was in great shape for Paul. I think it showed. He said beforehand that I think he showed on the night how he got up and come back into the fight as well. He was up for the fight, and I think if that Dodson turns up, then it could be interesting. It'll be a good fight, and I think he could cause Rocky problems. And I think we'll see how good Rocky is really and what level he's at.
How many fights have you had now?
6.
6. So within another month you'll be 8.
Yeah.
So you've got to be looking at some sort of title.
Yeah, definitely. I think they were talking about one for the 21st. There's some sort of youth title, but I don't think that's come off. So I'm going to do 8 rounds, and then Eddie said I'll fight for some sort of title the 26th on the Kelbrook bill. So I feel I'm ready for 10 rounds now, and I think if you look at the people out there coming through, I'm confident with any of them really. So as long as I can do the rounds, which I feel I can now, then I'm ready to step up.
Definitely. Quick word on your brother Stephen. Obviously, a spectacular knockout of Gary Buckland in Cardiff a couple of weeks ago. Because a lot of people didn't tip Gary Buckland to win that fight, so it was interesting to see how that fight panned out.
Yeah, rightly so. He's been the man at Super Feather for a long time. He's beat everyone there and about. You have to look at his wins, domestic wins. He's had some great wins, and I think it frustrates me, so it must frustrate Stephen more how he was coming through, and I was a bit like myself. I had a lot of people talking about him, and then he's British and Commonwealth champion in 11 fights, which is a rare thing. And then he had one bad night and lost to a good kid, Selby, and everyone sort of wrote him off, and all of a sudden he was no one, and people forgot about him. So I think that hurt him, and then I think he showed last week that he is still the talent what people was once talking about him being, and he beat a very good kid in Gary Buckland, and then done it in good style as well.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think after the Selby defeat, I think a lot of people did just dismiss
Yeah, people just
your
forgot
brother
about
Stephen.
him,
Yeah.
and then obviously he had the operation on his ear, so a bit of inactivity didn't help that as well. Again, he sort of went off the radar, but then he come back, had a few wins, and then it was just, he weren't really talked about as the same fighter as he once was, and you know, it was good to show people, you know, that he's still there and he's still, you know, destined for great things, I think.
Definitely. What else have you been doing in this little, aside from training, on this little? Well, it's been a break, but it hasn't really been a break for some of you boys, obviously, because you've still got fights coming up. So.
No, just after the May show, you know, I just had a little break. You know, I'd had 6 fights in 7 months. I was being quite busy and I trained right the way through, and then you know, went on holiday with my mates for I think 17 days and just become a normal lad for a bit, recharged the batteries, and then you know, got in July and just ticked over for a bit, and then again I've just been training ever since, building up, and you know, now I'm starting to feel the benefit, to feel fit, and I'm ready to go in September.
I've taken a little break myself.
Yeah, you're never in.
Yeah, no, I have. Just been partying, drinking, going to brothels, just the normal, what we do in Essex, that's what I've been doing.
Yeah, the King of Essex, aren't you, Kug?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Prince of Essex, maybe. When are you coming down? Because I'd like to actually all 4 of you come down.
Yeah, sure, have to get down. Smith's in Essex.
Definitely, I know your brother Paul loves a bit of Towie, doesn't he?
Yeah, Paul loves Towie. He's been watching Big Brother now as well, you'll have to give him stick for it. He gives everyone stick for watching Big Brother, and all of a sudden he keeps tweeting about it, so he's obviously watching it for a reason, isn't he?
I know. It's interesting, you know, like he likes his TV and that, doesn't he, Paul? So. Alright, well listen, Callum, thank you very much for talking to us. We look forward to seeing you now next week in Glasgow. We'll be there. So let's make it 7-0 for you. Hopefully for you.
Yeah, hopefully get some rounds in.
No problem. Alright, this is KUGAN CASSIUS with Callum Smith here. Thank you very much.